Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. It's Monday. Let's make some food. Do you know what? I have compiled several things for you over the last couple of days. So I want to share them with you. Some of it is cooking and food prep. And some of it is some good, helpful tips that I think might help you make your food dollar spread further. Am I up here? Hello? Hello? Okay, come join me and you can see what I've been up to. Okie dokie. I gotta show you this. I've got these scraps from my little dog's chicken. These are chicken legs. I'm going to take out the Ninja Foodie and I'm going to cook these up and get some bone broth out of this. And there is a bit of meat left on the bones, so I'm going to make sure that I salvage that after it's cooked. So I just want to show you, because you know, waste not, want not. Look at this. I'm quite happy with the results of pressure cooking the scraps of chicken. There's enough chicken so that little Sadie can have some more for her food. And I got 2 quarts of beautiful bone broth. Now in the pressure cooker, that took 30 minutes of pressure cooking. So very happy, and I didn't have to heat up the kitchen. Okay, my next little chore are these 1-pound chubs of ground beef. I'm going to cut them up into quarters, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with them. Let me show you this. I'm going to start by cutting this one in half. I'm not going to unwrap it. And then I am going to cut the next pieces in half as well. So this is going to give me approximately 4 ounces, 4-ounce pieces of burger. Now they're not going to be perfect, but that's fine. So see how easy this is? Now that's going to come out. And then this one as well. I'm just going to give that a little squeeze there. Now, look at that. That's pretty awesome. See how easy this is? See how quick it is? And you know what? If your chub is slightly frozen, that works well too. Now, I'm just going to give these a little press. And I'll show you then what we're going to do with them. I've got a pan here with some parchment paper. I'm just going to put these on there. And then I'm going to cut up the other one. Now that should give us 8 pieces. And then these are going to go in the freezer. But let me get the other one done first. Okay, now this has actually only taken me maybe 5 minutes at best, or less. Now, I'm not seasoning these. I'm just going to put them in the freezer so that they will freeze individually, and then I'll put them in a freezer bag. This is how I portion my food, or sometimes I refer to it as rationing. This is how I ration my food. Now, I'm just one person, so I know these are about 4 ounces. So let's say I want to have a hamburger, just a burger on a bun. I can do that, right? Easy. Let's say I want to make a little bit of sloppy joes and I don't want to overdo it. I can use 4 ounces of the beef. Easy. Let's say I want to make some spaghetti and have some meat sauce. 4 ounces. Perfect. And in a spaghetti or in a chili or in a goulash, you could get easily 2 meals out of your 4 ounces. So that's why I do this. When these are done and put in the freezer bag, I'll show you. It doesn't take that long to freeze them. See there? It doesn't take very long. Now all I have to do is put them in the bag. And the parchment paper keeps them from sticking. Or you can use wax paper if you want to. And I got my handy dandy trusty painter's tape. It says hamburger 4 ounces, $8.24. Meaning 2024. There it is. These freezer bags are $1 at Dollar General. They're not fancy, but they are freezer bags. They work great for what I need. They're perfect. So now these are ready to go into the freezer. Easy, easy, easy. This is my supper for this evening. It is some fried green tomatoes, some cucumbers in vinegar. This is the bacon wrapped pork loin from Quick Star. They're delicious. And broccoli. Broccoli was cooked in the microwave. The pork loin was cooked in the air fryer. I fried up the fried green tomatoes, and these are the last of the vinegar cucumbers I have. And that's my supper. I'm hungry and I'm going to eat. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see what we're going to do tomorrow when we make some food. It's tomorrow. I've got a bowl of frozen bananas that are thawing out because I'm going to make some banana bread. Frankly, I just got tired of shuffling around that bag of frozen bananas. So I'm going to make some banana bread for the freezer. I went out this morning to water. It's very hot and humid, but I did manage to pick a few things. This is the last of the green onions. There's the last of the kale, which is in my brick planter box by the front door, and also a few more banana peppers. I've got a bag of banana peppers in my refrigerator. I picked some green tomatoes. I'm going to ripen them up in the house. If you want to know how to ripen your green tomatoes at the end of the season inside, I've got a series of videos on that, and I will try to put links to those in the description box so you can do that for yourself. You can be eating fresh sliced tomatoes at Thanksgiving, by the way. And I had a few of these to pick and some Swiss chard. So that's what I'm up to this morning, and I'll bring you with me when I do other stuff with food. I forgot, I also wanted to show you, I made some more tomato salad with the avocado oil and fresh garlic and the orange pear tomatoes, or yellow pear tomatoes. I'm going to use this, I think I'm going to use it, maybe make some more crostini and use it in some pasta, or maybe another dish that I'm thinking about making later on. So I'm grateful for everything I have. It's a blessing. All right, be back. Here's a fun thing. I have to show you this. Remember that guacamole that I had? Well, I didn't finish it all, but I didn't want to waste it, so I put it in the freezer for future use. This is what I did. I took my spare ice cube tray, and I lined the little cubes with a cheapy sandwich bags. There's like 125 for $1 at Dollar General, and I just tucked them in the area, and then I filled a bag with a couple of tablespoons or so of guacamole and let them freeze, so they froze like that. So the beauty of it is, when I get ready to use the guacamole, I can thaw it out, snip the corner, and just squeeze it out of my bag. I'm practically a genius. All right, I just had to show you that. Oh, and I forgot. Now that they're frozen, you know, just put them in a zip bag and boom, shakalaka, I'm ready. I'm going to make some food. Let me show you what I've got. I've got one broth left in this package. I've got a couple of small bell peppers. I've got some banana peppers. I've got an onion. and another piece of an onion here, and a green onion. And I have some boiled potatoes. Oh, and I'm going to use some of this tomato salad that I made with garlic in it. So, all right, let me get these ingredients prepared and then we'll cook it up. It won't take very long. Okay, I'm going to put some avocado oil in here. And here's my cut up vegetables. I'm adding the broth, which I cut up, and so I'm going to put that in there. And now then, I only use 2 of the 3 potatoes because I can use them for something else later. I can use the other one for a nice sliced potato that I can put in the air fryer. So in goes 2 of the potatoes. And here are the vegetables. I use 2 of the banana peppers, including the seeds, but I don't care if the seeds are in there because they're not, those peppers aren't hot. I use that little piece of green onion and that other piece of onion. I did not cut into the other onions at all, and I just used the small bell pepper. I didn't need to go too crazy. Put some salt on this and some pepper. Let it open. I'm going to turn the heat down a little bit because I don't want it to burn. We can cook this fairly slow. This is actually a way to take one broth, for example, and add other ingredients, vegetables to it, and fry it up, and you can actually have a meal for 2 people rather than 1 person, or you can have a meal, you can eat this 2 times if you're just one individual. So, it's just a way to make things stretch. Now you can see the potatoes are starting to brown, the broths are starting to get cooked up. What else would you put in this? Is there something else you could think of that you would put in there? Something that you have available to you? I'm going to put in these nice tomatoes with the avocado oil and the fresh garlic, parsley. That was good enough to eat, don't you think? I think I'm going to turn this down just a little bit and let it cook a little bit longer until the vegetables are not quite so crunchy. I don't mind if they're a bit crunchy, that's fine with me. Okay, I'm going to dish this up. This is going to be my lunch, so if it were going to be my supper, I might open a can of corn or make another vegetable with this, or cottage cheese, but I ate all my cottage cheese. So I'm going to try to give this a little taste. Very hot. Mmm. Mmm. That is very good. I want to taste one of these peppers. Oh my. and a potato. Mmm, good, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna sit down and eat this, so I'll see you after a bit. Okay, here is my loaf of banana bread. Now, you can see that I have used my extra long loaf pan, and I baked this at 350 degrees for 55 minutes. So if you want this recipe, just let me know in the comments, and I will post it in the community page of Simple Food, Simple Life. And I have enough ingredients, actually. I'm going to make another loaf. I'm going to make this Szechuan stir fry. I picked this up at Aldi. It was $2.99, or we may as well say $3. And it says that it is a delicious blend of premium vegetables with a savory sauce. The ingredient says the vegetables are carrots and broccoli. So those are the two vegetables that are in it. I'm also going to make a piece of this sliced chicken breast, and I showed you this previously, but I froze this individually. So I'm just going to take out one of these. I'm going to put it in the air fryer after I season it. And I have some white rice that I made a few days ago, and I'm just going to have it with that. I have tried the Asian stir fries, this Fuchsia brand Asian Inspirations. I have tried them. I've never tried the Szechuan stir fry before, but hey, there's a first time for everything. I think it'll make a good meal, and let's see what happens. The directions look easy enough, so I think even I can do it. Okie doke. Excuse me. Let's see what this looks like. Here is the packet of sauce, which you're supposed to use it when it's thawed out, but it'll be plenty thawed out by the time we get to it. And this is what the vegetables look like. It does seem to be some red peppers in there as well. Oh, look, there's some green beans. How did I miss that on the ingredients? Put your glasses on, Robin. Anyway, those vegetables look really good. So it says to put 1 tablespoon of oil in a large pan and put in the vegetables, put a lid on it for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. So that's what we're going to do. Those vegetables look really, really nice. I'm okay with that. What do you think? All right, on goes the lid for 5 minutes. I'm going to actually set my timer for 5 minutes, just because, to be a little more precise. Okay, we're going to follow the instructions and then come back and go to the next step. All right, I'm going to give this a stir according to the instructions. I think I'll give it a stir every minute or so. We'll put it back on. I don't think it's a bad idea to have the timer. All right, let's see what that looks like. We're down to 1 minute, 42 seconds. All right, those look pretty nice. I think I'm going to be able to get a couple of meals out of this. Now, the reason why I did the vegetables separately and I'm not putting the chicken in there is I just really did not feel like going to all of that trouble of cutting up the chicken and sauteing it and doing all that. All right, let's go in with our Szechuan sauce. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Turn the heat down. Get this stirred in. Now it says get it mixed up and then put the lid back on for another 5 minutes. So I've got this heat turned down on low right now. And then it says give it a stir every once in a while over the 5 minutes. So here we go. Let's see what it looks like. Well, I have to say this looks really good. I would buy this again. So convenient, lots of vegetables. I gave the sauce a little bit of a taste. It's sweet, a little sweet, and zippy. So, we got a couple more minutes left on this. Okay. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments. I will buy this again because I think it looks really awesome. And this has really been easy. All right, let me plate this up and then I'll show you what it looks like and we're going to give it a taste. I'm excited. Aren't you excited? Okay. Let's take a look. Now, I've got a little bit, it looks good. This looks like a restaurant meal. I'm sorry, it does. I'm going to put a little bit of soy sauce on my rice. Tiny bit on my chicken, because on my chicken I just have salt, pepper, garlic. In the air fryer, and I put it in the air fryer in its frozen state. And I want you to see, these are the vegetables I have left. So that's a whole other meal for me. I'm very, very pleased with this. All right. Now, just for the fun of it, and because I can and because I have them, I've got some green onion. So I'm going to put that on the top. Just because I want to. All right. Shall we give this a taste? I want to taste the vegetables first. Let's taste one of these green beans. Okay, that's pretty tasty. And they're still slightly crunchy, which is pretty nice. Let's taste some with the rice. Good. Oh, good. Let's try the chicken. You know, this steak knife, I've had my set of steak knives for over 50 years. I got them when I was pregnant with my first daughter, and she was born in 1971. There you go. Quality. Look at that. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I am so happy. Very good and inexpensive. This Asian, this Szechuan vegetables would actually, this is enough for 2 people. So you could have a lovely, lovely meal. And if you want to extend this for more than 2 people, go ahead and add the meat and add the rice. And it would be, you'd have a great, great meal for, let's say, 4 people. All right. That's it for me today. And that's it for me on this episode of Let's Make Some Food. You guys are so awesome. I really appreciate you. I really do. I'm so glad that you show up for me and put up with my antics. All right. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. I love ya. Don't forget to come back on Wednesday and find out if I did a shop or not, because I don't know if I'm going to shop for food for Wednesday or not. But you can come back and let me know. All right. I love ya. I will talk to you later. I'm going to go eat. Bye-bye.